don't actually know if I'll be able to lift this one-handed, but let's try. Big problem is we have a baby gate here. So this little extra lip is actually the hardest part sometimes, even over the stairs. Plus, of course, the mudroom's really messy. And there's a kid coming to inspect. All right, let's see. Oh. Come on. It through. No. Okay, I gotta do this two-handed. Can you push it? Or is it too heavy? Oh, too heavy. Okay, let's go. Whoa, hey. This bag is as full as it can get. This one is the heaviest. It actually even has the heavy tag. 32 kilos, guys. 70 pounds. So I'm not even gonna try to do this one-handed. All right, I got it through the gate. Now lift it up. That. Close the gate so the kids don't escape. And push it. Oh man, you can hear how heavy it is on the floor, at least on my end. Phew! Uh-oh, watch out! No squished babies. Now to unpack it. Alright, so here's the vertical video. I am filming this twice, so if you've seen this on Instagram or TikTok or wherever, it's basically the same thing, I think. We'll see. This is not scripted at all. So this is the haul from Osaka. As I said, Osaka was kind of a bust. The best shop that I visited there actually closed, and so this trip was basically a reconnaissance trip, but the place I started actually didn't end up having, well, it was barely open. I think there was one shop open. So this was actually more of a wholesale location, and the really cool thing about it is that I was actually able to get all these sewing supplies for cheaper and easier than trying to import them into Canada. In particular, these Sewline air erase pens. These, the only place I've seen them that is readily accessible with the kids is Amazon, and they are 6 times the price of what, well, with taxes and let's say 4 times the price of what I just paid for them today in Japan. And then I got a seam roller, which is going to be super useful for the purses that are coming up. And then Choco pens, which I really like. Really like the fact that they're refillable, actually. I have a yellow one right now, which was, again, the most easily accessible color, but the white and pink are going to show up better on some of the fabrics. Sneak peek of the fabric that I purchased in Kyoto, which is hilarious. I'm actually just standing up, well, I'm on the couch with my mic wire. And that is where I went for this fabric. This is actually a really nice room. I'm sorry for the mess in the window. I just kind of explode everywhere as soon as I get into a hotel room. But it's a nice quiet back street behind this building, actually, which is super cool. Hi. All right, let's get into the fabric. Instead of that, I want to go have my bath and my beer, actually. All right, so we've got this really cute cat parfait fabric. I was actually kind of hesitant about this one until I saw that the cups actually say Nya Nya and coffee. Let's see if I can get to focus. So that's what sold it for me. So that I would qualify as, it's not a lightweight quilt cotton. It's and it's not medium weight. It's right in the middle between the two, mostly because of the weave on it. I think it's a little bit denser. There we go. That's the word we'll use. And it comes in 4 colorways. A lot of these are, well, they're all fat quarters, but a lot of them are duplicates, so that I have a little bit more fabric to work with in the various shapes of bags that I make. We've got Alice in Wonderland on a cotton linen in a pink and a gray, as you can see there. And then let's see what's under here. Yeah. So those will be really nice. This the cotton linens are always a little bit heavier weight. I would put this at a medium quilt cotton weight. Then we've got cats, because when do we not have cats? I really like this dark teal. And this again is it's closer to this weight. And then the dark blue, which is also the same, although the cats are a bit darker as well. And looking at it, it almost looks like a Japanese bobtail cat, although I cannot confirm if it is actually. But that's a pretty stubby tail now that I'm looking. And don't worry, my dog folks, I've got dog. I'm already getting dog fabric. So little popcorn bichons, light blue and like imperial blue. And we also have Shiba bread butts, which that was coming home obviously. I've got quite a bit in the aqua and quite a bit in the blue, and then the black and pink will be very limited, but they're super fun. And then florals, which I saw these and figured that looks a lot like a really good purse. 4 different types here for them. And then 2 of this one, which is just the purple colorway of this, is from what I can tell. Not like I opened them up to double check, because you can't. And then this one here with the tea kettles and cat mugs and teacups on pink. And then I think this is my favorite from this one. Well, I say that about a lot of fabrics, and then I'll work them up and something else will become my favorite. But I really do think this is my favorite from what I found there. This is why I originally started digging through the bin to purchase these, actually. So that's a good representation of what it is. So there's multiples in this like really nice teal. It's cotton linen blend as far as I can tell from the hand. It doesn't actually have any information besides the actual like measurement. So that says that it's a 50 by 55 centimeter, which is essentially a fat quarter. I think it's 19 by 21 and a bit inches. We got teal, black cats on natural, and we got them on gray, got them on black, and then we've got this like, I don't even know what I would qualify this, charcoal on linen, like natural linen tone. I think that's probably the best description. So that was Osaka. Not like, I don't know. I think what I'll end up doing from now on is just heading down to go pick up supplies, since they are easier and cheaper to source that direction. And then most of my fabric shopping will probably occur in Kyoto until if any fabric shops actually open in Osaka. So now I'm going to pull out the fabrics from the Yuzawaya bag, and we will do that one. This will be all cleared away through the magic of video editing. All right, I'm back. So this is the Yuzawaya fabric that I got from the store that's down over here. Hi. And I don't know which video I said it in. I said it was this way. It is not. It is this way. So when I'm looking at you right now, it's to the left. And I am running on too little sleep. Actually, no, too little caffeine and too much jet lag. It's 20 to 11 right now. And I'm going to finish up this video and go have my bath and a beer. Let's start with the pre-cuts. This super cute little like pink cats. I don't know what it is. I haven't opened it up yet for obvious reasons, but it is adorable. So there's 2 of those so that I have enough to do stuff with. Then there's the dog version of it, because apparently there is actually a bunch of really cute dog fabric this year. There's more in the bag, I'll show you in a second. And then I went through and picked up some cut fabrics for experimental stuff. So this looks like a really good purse and wallet cut and fabric. So that's the intention. Maybe project bags, more likely just purses and wallets. Same with this one. This has a really nice hand to it. So this one would be closer to like a light cotton weight or high-end cotton weight. Sorry. Sometimes when you pick it up in store, it's just like, yes, this feels good. That's usually how this goes. Right now what I'm trying to do is just get a finger in there so I can feel it. It's good, yeah, it's good quality cotton weight. That's where I'm going to put that one. This one has, it's got a really interesting, almost, I would say almost rustic texture, but that, like, it doesn't have the rustic connotations. Let's put that at heavy lightweight too. It's a good color. It'd be a good color for the purse because it won't show stuff as easily. Yeah, I like it. Then we've had this fabric before. I saw this in the bin and knew instantly what fabric it was. So here we are again. Sassy Cat, and oh, I just saw the color. It's like a really bright orange red color, very reminiscent of the Torigate in Japan. And the only thing I'd say is that this dark background is showing as true to color, but it is darker in real life than it's showing up on my camera. Obviously, mileage will vary depending on what device you're watching this on, but that's the only thing I'd say about it. Look at that sassy cat. Oh, so much sauce. Then we got Shiba with food. Happy Shiba. Super bright. I love it. I will go into that one in a sec when I've formulated what I want to say about it. Nothing bad, just words are not my friend right now. Just a nice floral. This I'm going to put at the same weight as these guys up here, the florals. Oh, and that Sassy Cat, the dark teal Sassy Cat, is heavy, light heavyweight. And then this is like high quality quilting cotton. We've got Shiba and Vintage Japan icons on gray. This is that high quality cotton weight, same as this here. So this is Shiba with Omamori. Omamori are charms against bad luck for 4 things. That's the best way to describe it. So like I actually have a charm for business success, and I will show you where I got that from tomorrow. A lot of the time it's things like for passing exams, school success, safe pregnancy, conception, stuff like that. And you can pick them up at shrines in Japan for any purposes pretty much, except for nefarious ones. And I will not be held responsible for any nefarious things that come out of Omamori now that I've told you about them. Alright, so into the bag. I wasn't going to pull all the, sorry, move my hand here. I wasn't going to pull the yardages out just because then I'd have to repack them. I'm heading up to Tokyo tomorrow, and the less work I have to do with my baggage, the better. So, let's start at the bottom. So popcorn dogs apparently are a theme this year. There's a gray and there's a blue, and there's the pop dog. If my phone will focus, is something else. But that is a nice high quality cotton weight. And then we've got 3 cotton linen blends up here with Sassy Cats and Roses. Different Sassy Cats and Roses than the next one I'll show you. So this is like a gray monochrome, different colorway here of the reds and blues, which is really nice, and then a blue version, which I really like. And then we got the ever popular Sassy Cat amongst big roses, but on like a lavender gray background. Then there is icons of Japan, basically. That's probably the better description than I used earlier. So we got Fuji, Sakura, and then traditional kimono patterns as well. More dogs, because apparently it's going to be super easy to find cute dog fabrics this year. Frenchies, Shibas, and I'm still calling these little guys like Bichon. And then there's Tsushineko. So this is one of those cats, kind of like the polar bear and penguin, if you've ever heard me talk to you at the booth. Polar bear and penguin have a narrative fabric, at least that's what I refer to it as, because they're constantly doing new adventures, and they get up to shenanigans consistently. Anyway, these cats have also done that. So there's actually 4 different fabrics here, or well 3, because this navy and this natural are the Tsushineko. But so they're sushi, they're bananas, which is ridiculous but amazing. And then there is also the surfing cats, which there's a wave that is a cat. Actually, there's 2 waves that are cats. And so, yeah, those are all cotton linen blends and have that very specific cotton linen blend hand that you don't get with any of the other fabrics. Anyway, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for joining me on my adventures. I will have more fabric tomorrow. Very unlikely that I'll film a reveal video of it in Japan, simply because I have to pack it and ship it to Tokyo. So you will see that when I return to Canada. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic week, and I'll chat with you later. Bye. Felix made sure the coffee table is tidy-ish. So these were the ones that were actually in the carry-on. This guy, which is Reizoku refrigerator cats. Sorry, they're eating cashews right now, or playing with cashews more like. This is piano cats. These are both from Kyoto. Nomura Taylor specifically. So they were in my carry-on because they wouldn't fit in that smaller of the two bags. Because as you saw, the bag behind that one, this one, the second one, closer to the bookshelf, is as physically full as it can get, and the one in front is as heavy as it can get. And that one had a tiny bit of room, but I don't think I could physically fit more without damaging it. And then these two sheet fabrics were actually in my backpack. So the only bag that got away without bringing fabric home this trip was my purse, and that's because it was too small. There was no way I would be able to actually put fabric in it. But anyway, this is a really fun, this feels like it's actually cotton linen, whereas this one feels like it's actually cotton. Also, the color difference tells me that it's cotton. This looks like it's been bleached and then printed, whereas this is a very nice natural looking cotton linen blend. I'll have to check the specs on it. But yeah, those both came from Nomura as well. Everything feels like it survived. Nothing leaked, which is good. Oh yeah, these are really pretty. I'll have to show you like what I bought for myself, because I got some really cool handmade stuff that I haven't seen before. Let's pull this bag out. And some really cool stuff that like I'm going to make. I showed that little doll earlier this week, and so like these are fabrics to make the little doll dresses and like the pinafore and stuff like that, which is going to be really fun. I'll widen the lens so you can see a bit more. So yeah, some like plain stuff and then some printed stuff. Craft apartment, that's personal. And like I said, I'll show that later. And then someone was asking for body diversity fabrics. Unfortunately, I didn't find that, but they also mentioned people of color. So I actually did find some for that, which is super cool. This is from Tokyo. Flynn apparently thinks that he should now be in the gacha bag. What else did we get here? That's some supplies and some other stuff for someone else, actually. So let's show that later. Ooh, I have more gacha here. What? Oh yeah, those are character gacha. So we'll do those ones later. And then a really cool button cover system. I haven't seen this before. I always end up with like the hurt your fingers ones, but this is actually a hammer one, and so I'm super excited to try that because I've been wanting to do cover buttons with the fabric scraps that I have. All right, so that's that little bag right now, so I'm going to leave him. All right, so let's see what else do we have here. Oh, a lacrosse ball to try and rub out my back when I was there, and I actually didn't use it. Oh, okay. Let's start. That looks like it's a good split right there. Nope, there. Yeah. All right. So this is Nomura in from Kyoto. Let's just pull all of this stuff out from the front here, and then I did compression bag a lot of it just so it would actually fit in the bag. Yeah, you got the gachas, hey? Yeah. Sweet. All right. So yeah, so what I ended up doing in Nomura is I actually went back to the hotel room and I got the bag. Excuse me. Because I unintentionally filled up the backpack that I was supposed to use with obi and kimono. Because I had a complete inspiration moment of lining obi bags with secondhand kimono as well. So that was totally not on the agenda to purchase this trip. Do I regret it? No. Absolutely not. So let's get into, we'll do all the like normal fabrics first. And then I think I'll go into obi and kimono when it's a little bit brighter tomorrow. It's actually really dull today, and I do apologize for the lighting on this, but I do want to get going on this too, because there's a few steps now to actually getting these into rotation even. So the first step is unpacking everything, and I've got to photograph all the fabrics for the wholesalers. They have first dibs on the fabrics. And then I go through and I'm going to wash and dry and then iron everything. So that's why it sometimes takes a while for me to get fabrics into rotation after I've been to Japan. It's because there's actually a lot of steps before it can be made into a bag. Anyway, this is a cousin of the other one that I got at Yuzawaya in Kyoto. So it's like maguro, so tuna surfing. Anyway, so it's tuna surfing cats, which is super fun. It's a cotton linen blend, so it's got a nice hand to it. Then there's these lots of tuxedo cats this time. There's still lots of black cats. Lots of sassy cat came home with me. But I'm really enjoying the fact that there's a little bit more cat diversity as well. This one doesn't have any shimmer on it. It really does look like it though. This is a lighter weight, like high-end quilt cotton fabric. And I've got this in multiple different colorways, which will come up as I unpack here. Shiba Inu and Dango. And that looks like azupan, which is azuki red bean buns, Shiba Inu dongo butts, and then taiyaki, just a bunch of different Japanese festival foods basically, which is very fitting because actually the flea market always has a very like festival feel to it. Super cute little bird fabric. I love these pops of red on it. Feels very much like a winter fabric, so I think this will be one of the first ones that I put into rotation. Just a variation on that. This one feels a little bit heavier. This one feels a little bit lighter. So here's some of the sassy cat. Now the stars on this are shimmery, but it's sassy cats on moon in like the stars. Christmas lights. I will try to get some of these done before Christmas, but I can't guarantee it. If not, I will get them out for next year for sure. What does this say? 2 adults please, ticket center. So I guess this is kind of like a movie theater, dog movie theater. There are some really cute dog prints this time actually. There's another variation on that piano. This is a little bit heavier weight cotton. Probably put it just shy of an Oxford. And this this fabric, which is a carousel fabric. I really like the colorway on this. Sorry, Felix is playing with the light switch, obviously. And then this is like realistic cats on a pink background. This one, of course, is one of my favorites. This is what Remy always used to do, the sexy cat leg, chicken leg cat, or sexy leg cat. There we go. Curled up cat, just super cute. I've got lots of this one, so if you want it, just let me know. There's another colorway of the tuxedo cats with like the Japanese motifs. I really like how it looks like quilts again too. I know that sassy cat amongst quilts was a really popular one last time, so I got quite a bit of these ones, as much as I could basically for what was left at Nomura. Just lots of cats on white. And then a variation, just a different colorway of that pink one that I just showed. And then bears, because hi, where is it? It was like buzz, oh wow. And then there's somewhere that says spank, which is actually the reason I ended up buying it. Ouch, oh my God. Bam, bam, fancy bear. This is a cotton linen blend, so it has a nice like feel to it. Oh my goodness, it is, there's some, oh there it is, except it's upside down, but yeah, there's spank under Wonderland cool, I guess, are being pests to each other, as you can hear in the background, if this stays. Anyway, this is just a different colorway of the same fabric. I really like this one because it pops, but I understand that some people like this better. All right, let's open a bag here, maybe. I don't know if I can do it one-handed or not. Alright, don't worry, you didn't miss anything except for me opening the bag. So we got these penguins. I've got I think 4 or 5 different colorways of the penguins because their little throat decor and the polka dots are a different color. The cotton, like not lightweight, not medium weight, so like a heavy lightweight. This is Sassy Cat because Sassy Cat always has to come. But instead of just roses, this is Sassy Cat amongst wisteria this time, which is really pretty. I really like this print. And wisteria in Japanese I think is Fuji. Yes, the same as the mountain. This is kind of the same idea as that cat print, but dogs. Like I said, there's some really cute dog prints this time, which I was very happy about. It's always something I'm on the hunt for when I'm in Japan. So this is still all from Kyoto. Let me just grab a few handfuls instead of having to reach in every time. I want to show you new fabric. There, we'll start here. Sushi Neko, which is adorable. Look at this cat. And then this Judgy Cat, because Judgy Cats are always good. This one's passed out because he's so full. There's little like Koneko, which are kittens. Yeah, I really like it. Also like the actual sushi details. So there's like octopus or taco, ika for squid, sakana for actual fish. Lots of fun. Then I've got 2 different colors, so there's 3 different colorways of this. This is like a purple and light olive, maybe. The other one was pink and blue. And then this is 2 different shades of blue. Excuse me. And then obviously different details show up on them as well. Like on this one, I just noticed the calico, which doesn't show up as well on the other one. So like if you take a look here, see, so it doesn't pop there as much as it did on this one. I don't know why. Same as even on the pink and blue on this one. I didn't notice it until I pointed it out on that 3rd one. Anyway, that's partly why I do end up getting lots of different colorways of the same fabric, simply because it's just like sometimes the details on it are different, or like they change up what you actually see. I'm gonna say this is Sassy Cat amongst Cosmos, maybe. It's just a really nice silhouette print, and there's 2 colorways of it. So there's like this, I would count that as off-white or ecru, and then on pink as well, Stretchy Cat. And this actually is a Davi, so it's got that. Actually, that's showing up really well. So it's got the slub in the warp and weft. Okay, I'm gonna actually finish up these ones, and then I'm gonna go turn on the lights again and see if the kids leave them on. He's busy dragging their monitor around, so hopefully. Sassy Cat amongst like florals, a little bit different from what we've seen before. This is on, I believe, a charcoal gray, very blue gray, especially that's what's trending on my phone right now. Then this is a fun like retro coffee shop print, navy background with blue, red, and kind of tan detailing. All right, let's go turn the light on. Oops. And not let the actual fabric stack fall over, hopefully. Amelia's watching her YouTube, so we can hopefully get this done, or at least one bag done. Because I think actually you've seen most of it no, you've seen about half of it. Oops. Like I said, this is all going to get washed and dried, so I'm not too worried about being on the floor, because that does happen before I make anything from it. Although first I'm going to do wholesale folders, because the fabric's really nice right now. Whereas once you've washed and dried it, like, it's still nice, but it's different crispness level, I guess would be the best description. All right, yeah, we're gonna do the obi a different day, so let's just pull those out, because honestly, they deserve better treatment than a cloudy day like we have right now. At also like 20 to 5, so it's almost dark. There we go. All right, let's try and tilt that back so they go in. Zip them up so kids can't get in them instantly. Like that. Good enough. All right, let's pull some more stuff out here. Actually, I think I probably can pull the rest of this out and it'll sit beside me nicely. So, Noma the Tailor was obviously a resounding success. So I think at this point what I'm going to end up doing is I'll be buying in Kyoto and Tokyo. And then when I need some of the supplies that I was able to find in Osaka, I'll make a trip down to Osaka just for that. So it'll be like a 2 to 3 hour trip sort of thing. And maybe go visit Takako at Edelknit in Namba. Although she is moving soon, so I don't know where she's going to be moving after this. But you know, go visit some friends. I also have a friend who lives in Himeji, and so we were able to meet up in Osaka for dinner, which was really nice. Another colorway of the Tuxedo Cat, and another colorway of the Tuxedo Cat. Super cute. I really like that fabric too. I like the patchwork of this one, the peeking little sassy cat, but there's lots of different cats on this one. And then these details, and it's actually showing up really well there, are shimmery. And I really like the shimmer they use in Japan because it actually, even after I wash it, doesn't seem to wear off very much. So there's a nice big kind of overview of it. Bunnies with the same shimmer. And this is on navy. They're like going through grasses. And then there's actual shimmer detail on the bunny as well. Very traditional style. That's what's nice about this one too, with this patchwork, and even this one is the traditional motifs. Really cool to see. All right, I'm gonna have to start another pile. I think those bunnies are gonna tilt it. Oh, or I'm going to try to fix it. Pop them over here, just so they don't crush a baby. All right, there we go. And then obviously, Geiko in Kyoto. So geisha is woman of the arts, but geiko is a special term for Kyoto geisha. That means child of the arts, and I really like that too. So these are actually maiko. These are the trainee geisha, geiko. They're the ones that are dressed very elaborately. The older ones actually end up, once you're a full geisha, or once they're a full geisha, geiko, are not dressed as elaborately as the maiko. But yeah, so like the wisteria motifs, I'm not sure what this is, but it does show up on a lot of obi. The torii gates, it's just a really nice print. And it's a nice size too, so it's not too big and it's not too small, so it's going to be able to be a lot of bags, like different shapes and sizes. This is like cats hiding in senbei. So senbei are crackers, Japanese crackers. So I'd say these are cat senbei. Really cute. I like how they're kind of hidden in the print, so you don't instantly get drawn of like, hey, this is a cat fabric. Penguins, another different colorway, so their little neck decor, and then the polka dots are a different color. Should have had these better organized when I packed them, but you know what? All I was trying to do was get them in the bag. So this is how they were packed. Those dogs in a different print or color. Sorry, same print, different color. Then we've got some fans, which is really fun. Very bright. I really like this print. The pink is like very pink, but not like, I don't know, I'd almost call this like Hubba Bubba, so bubblegum pink. So yeah, it's really fun. Sorry, I had to pause for a moment because he's dragging their monitor around, but he's got the cord around the back of his neck, so keep an eye on him. The geiko or maiko print in a different colorway, so they obviously are different colors as well, I think. Are they? Yes. Yeah, they're different colors to pop out on the fabric differently. I'll have to do a pan over of these when it's like unlay them side by side. On a really bright sky blue. And then there's the bunnies on a light pink. And the background has this really nice, subtle, like, sashiko design, which you can see. And then this is so Japanese, but it's so good. So it's all these different vending machines. And I hemmed and hawed about it, and then I saw the cat. And that's what actually sold me on it. So I think, so there's batteries, French toast. I've never seen French toast in a vending machine. Soba and udon, I haven't either, but I have definitely seen these cup noodles. I actually have bought cup noodle from one of these. Coffee, cuprin, so that would be another cup noodle. What else is there? This looks like it might be tobacco. No Ichigo lemon. So wine. I don't. Bugamu. I'm not 100% sure what that is. This looks like the bottle, the pops that you pop the marble into. Both of those do actually. I like the crates right here too. This feels like a cotton linen blend. It's kind of like that feel. Hayatsu raisu, which I think is curry rice, but in Japanese. And then we've got some dogs, some different dog backs. This is like a Grello cotton linen blend, so it's got that really nice kind of toned, sepia toned, but not quite. Usually I call it like sad, because it just kind of tones it down from the brightness it could be. Because, yeah, compared to this, which is definitely cotton and very white, right? So that's just the colorway. So the difference between the two dogs is probably the area that you'd be able to see it the easiest. So this is like natural linen color, and then this is bleached cotton, obviously, and then printed. We got more penguins. So the little neck decorations, different color, and then the yellow polka dots as well. And then the last two that were in that bag, Christmas lights, which is super fun, and cat bread or Nicopan, which is adorable. I like the little paw prints and the little fish, and just that it says cat bread, even though it's super obvious. All right, I'm gonna organize it so that I can get the other bag over here, and we will unpack it. All right, guys, so this bag is basically bursting at the seams. There's fabric in here. No, I can't get it out right now. It's too tight from the stuff that's inside. So let's just open this up. All right, let's start here. So these are obijime. They're actually belts that go over top of the obi. And I picked up a few because I want to experiment with them for purse straps. They're actually a good crossbody length, at least on me. So I'm going to figure out what and how I can use them, because I think that would be really cool, especially with the actual obi bags. So there's going to be a few in here, I think, because I just kind of stuffed them in where I could find space. Oh my goodness. What's this? Oh, that's one of the fabrics that I showed you from Osaka already. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. That works. Come on. All right, there's some really fun fabrics this time. I'm excited to show you. All right, let's see if I can get this stuff in this pocket in the front, and then maybe we can do the front pocket here. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, nothing else. All right. So there's, I don't know what's happening. It's a bunch of groups of Shiba. That's all I know is happening. On pink, this is like a light Oxford. So nice, like heavy lightweight. Super cute. Sassy cat on moons on navy. Sassy cat on moons on white. And with that same kind of shimmer to the stars, of course. Which you can see there. The fans in a different colorway. So like you can see that they changed the colorway so that like it changes the, oh sorry, it's not on white, it's like an ecru because these birds are very white. And the background is like off-white. Merry Christmas, little bunnies and wreaths. A white version of that, I would actually say, well, maybe that might be a little bit off-white. Those snowmen are looking pretty white compared to the background, so let's say off-white. These cats, this is an interesting fabric. So it's not Dobby, but it is very lightweight and stiff. And it's like the texture on the actual fabric is very interesting. So like most of the cottons that I get in Japan are very smooth, unless they're Dobby. And I obviously have a term for that, but like you can see that's nice and smooth in the background. This is not, and I don't know if it's just not looking that way because of the dye on it or what, but it's interesting. All right, and then this one, because it hit my nostalgic nerve of Hamtaro hamsters. I have a feeling that's probably going to hit some other people's nostalgic nerves. These are guinea pigs. I think someone requested guinea pig fabric, and honestly, this is the first time I've seen it, but it's freaking adorable. I love the stacked guineas here. So yeah, so there's guinea pigs. There's another of the gecko in Kyoto on red this time. It's not quite as violently red as it's showing up on my camera right now. Surprise. All right, and then there's this like patchwork square fabric again with the nice shimmer. The squares, Peking Sassy Cat, and then a bunch of cat silhouettes. And then we've got two colorways of the Sassy Cat amongst Wisteria. I really like how the purple shows up on this red. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like a combo that should work, but it really does, which is nuts to me. All right, and then this is a navy Sassy Cat with Wisteria. To be honest, I really like Sakura, but I think I like Wisteria better. It's also a little bit quieter season to actually travel to Japan too, because Wisteria happen in like early to mid-May typically. Guinea pigs on navy instead of whatever color we did before. What color were they before? Like a natural color, like unbleached. There we go. All right, let's see what else I can pull out of here without destroying all our progress. So this is still stuff from Nomura. Right? Nomura and Kyoto. So I think I picked up a couple things at a little shop that was in a mall I visited. A random fat quarter of chubby Shibas and food. Yeah, okay, so this one and the pancakes were definitely from the shop in the mall. So there's one shop I won't be returning, but I did go visit it because I had to, just because you never know what each of these is going to carry. And actually I did have one that Nomura didn't have that I wanted. So, yeah, I think we're good there. All right, so this is the like, I don't know, it's a food fabric. It's cute. There's two colorways of it. So there's this like light strawberry yogurt pink, and then I also got it on and off like an ecru as well. So we're just gonna pull that right now. Yeah, it's from Coca. And then yeah, the rest of these are from that same shop. Little macaron rodents. I don't know how else to describe it, since it's like chipmunks and squirrels and hamsters and bunnies and hedgies. It's cute. There's two different colorways of that. So there's that, like, I don't know what I would call it exactly, but it's all pastels. Oh, actually there's three colorways of that. So that's on like a gray. I've got it on this off-white, and then I also got it in this like purple and teal tones, which is really fun. And then we've got Mofu Mofu. This is the one that I was looking for at Nomura, and they didn't have it afterwards. So I'm glad I did actually pick it up from this other shop. So yeah, some Mofu Mofu sand, or Mofu sand, which is kind of like a fluffy sandwich. Then we've got a different colorway of the sheep. This one made it into the bag. Nice, like medium weight cotton. And then this really fun retro print as well. Just a bunch of different like signage, I think that's what I'd put it at, or like advertisements. Of course the cat sold it for me, but seriously, the colorway on this is amazing too. So that's something that I really enjoy on it. That was from Nomura. So we're back to the Nomura fabrics now. because the small store in the mall didn't end up actually having that much. Just those few, and that's okay. It was worth going to see if it was worth going back to, I guess. Because that's partly what this trip was a lot of reconnaissance, because the big shop in Osaka that I used to always go to is now closed. So it was like figuring out where I was going to go now for fabrics. And as I mentioned before, Kyoto and Tokyo are definitely the most, it's the easiest to shop, just to get it in an efficient manner. All right, so those are all the fat quarters and stuff I showed you already. Woo! All right, well, that's all the fabric down. And then this is starting to get into the Tokyo stuff, so I'll leave that out for a moment. So yeah, I showed you Shishineko. Yeah, I showed you all of that already. All right, so we don't need to worry about it. Anyway, so here is Sassy Cat Amongst Florals. This is a cotton linen blend. Looks like wallpaper, but I love it. And then this is a different colorway of the same thing. The orange and the blue really pop on this one with the cats, which is awesome. The gecko in one of the last colorways. I feel like we've already looked at this. Maybe there's a white and like an off-white. Must be it. I'm gonna have to look, because I know for sure that I only got one of each of the colors, but you know. And then this is a different colorway of those vending machines. It's just like it makes different stuff pop, so I didn't notice the ice cream on the other one. The cat pops on this way better for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why, but you know, it just draws your eye. This like miso, so miso soup is something that didn't pull my eye before either. Obviously, I would have pointed it out. Hi. Oh, hello. All right, we're going to do a quick wrap up of this because apparently I need to take a very urgent phone call on Felix's phone. This little play one. Anyway, Sassy Cat with Wisteria on like a green sky blue. That's what I would put that. Cranes on navy with like peonies and chrysanthemums. Gold highlighting everywhere, and this is not a dobby, but it's a really interesting fabric texture. As you can see, it's like raised. I would call these probably welts. Yeah, so that's really cool. It's light, but the texture to it adds like a lot of body. The Merry Christmas wreaths on a dark green, so they are nice and pop. The bunnies on black with sakura, and then some of the other details in like this gold shimmer that's super popular in Japan. Bunnies, same thing, just on a light pink, and then also on a navy blue. And then this retro signs on a red because of this turquoise. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. Like, this is so good in person. It's medium weight. I can't tell if it's cotton linen blend or just cotton with a different weave, but it is gorgeous. I wonder if sometimes the salvage tells you, sometimes it doesn't. Usually I end up having to do a lot of reconnaissance on what the actual fiber content is when I get home. So this looks like it's gonna be one of them. All right, so that's all the stuff from Kyoto. I would say that's super successful, and I will do the Tokyo fabrics next. All right, so this one is fun because it's got a bunch of different access things. So we're gonna start up here, and then we'll work our way into the actual bag. I know that everything pretty much in here is, well, okay, not everything, but a good 75% of it is packed in compression bags. So it's gonna take me a little bit to get into it. It is time to make dinner as well, but you know, we'll get there. All right. So we're going right back to Nomura, apparently. I thought I was done with Kyoto, but apparently not. Got to stuff them everywhere, hey? Oh, okay. Whoop, fell over on me. All right, well, really doesn't matter. There's nothing fragile in that bag, but you know. All right, so that realistic cat fabric with a teal background, printed, designed and printed in Japan. The penguins in another colorway. That's what I thought. There should have been more penguins. I love this orange. I'm usually not a big orange fan, but this is like really well done. The penguins with with black, and then this is probably my favorite colorway, like a purple and gold. And then the dogs on pink. So that was in this bucket. Now we're done in there. Let's seal it up. Now normally I do wrap this backpack, but actually the wrapping service was closed at Narita, which I guess is really not that big a surprise, but you know, best laid plans, right? So this was actually like that, and then I did actually figure out that this cap on this backpack, which is super cool, actually goes up with this buckle right here, this one on the side. And so it definitely got expanded when I was at the flea market because I purchased too much. Felix is making sure that I don't forget that we're going to start dinner soon, you know. All right, nope, we still got a lot from Kyoto. All right, cats en gray with a bunch of like yellow florals. Super cute. I like how delicate this one actually is, because a lot of the prints actually, now that I'm looking at it, are quite large. But like, there's my hand. And yeah, they're actually fairly delicate. This is about a 7-inch span. So you get like a motif every 7 inches-ish. Which is pretty nice. More little cats. This is like a nice sky blue. I didn't know that there was cats in glasses until they were cutting it. Super fun. And then, okay, where are we now? Yeah, we're still in Kyoto. All right. Oh, nope. Nope. There's a couple more here, and then I think we're into Tokyo. All right. It's hard to keep track of, guys. Melt. Look at these cats melting out of the holes in like cheese fabric or out of coffee cups. I don't know, dude. All right. Cooking tongs are a bit too much. All right, so I actually didn't realize how directional this fabric is. So it only goes one way. So although we're not doing a lot of wedge bags anymore, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Super cute though. You can see though that's very lightweight. It's already fairly creased from being in the bag. Come here, you. Oh my goodness. All right. I think this is the little. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more fabrics out and see. Oh yeah, because I stuffed some down in the front. Yeah, Kyoto. And then I think there might actually be some right down at the bottom. Yep, more cranes. I can feel that. Okay, so what I gotta do. Back. You're totally along on this venture. I hope you're as invested as I am now. Okay, so many buckles. Buckle. All right. That zip. Okay, yeah, we got some Kyoto fabric there. That's Tokyo fabric. I know that. See, there's cranes here, and I can feel that when I reach down. All right, and then there's another piece tucked underneath. Holy, okay. Oh yeah, there's more. Yeah, there we go. Everything else is bagged, and then it's Tokyo. So let's finish up Kyoto. Sassy cat. I definitely squished it in there. Holy, Sassy the cat amongst wisteria on like a wisteria purple basically, which is super nice. And then ducks. Nope. And then cranes on like a pink purple with that really cool welt texture. The retro vending machines again. And then the cats with glasses in 2 different colorways. And just cats, because hi. It's just cute. I think this is going to make some really fun purses and wallets, actually. And then just a different cat, because hi, cats. And it's the main reason that I started going bi-color cat. Did you know that tuxedo cats in Japan are actually known as hachiware or bee cats, which is super cute? And I really like this on the pink. All right, let's dive into the Tokyo fabrics, and maybe I can beat the clock for our pizza tonight. At least for baking, I might have to go put it in the oven, but that's okay. All right. Super cute. I'm excited. Excuse me. Apparently I should have drank some water before I started this segment, but we'll get through. All right, super cute. Put these bags beside me on the couch. Actually, I got reminded of these fabrics. I was going to pick up some in Kyoto, and then I forgot. So I was really happy to see them at in Tomato in that place, Tokyo. I'll have to excuse me. I'm still like, so this is Wednesday. I got home on Monday, and so I'm still dealing with some of the jet lag. I actually reset pretty good, all things considered. But, you know, it's a 15-hour difference. All right, that is that bag. Empty. All right. Bunnies! This cotton linen blend. These are bunnies on navy. Ridiculously adorable. Sassy cat with ribbon, which is amazing. I think I actually ended up getting the last of this, which is awesome. So good. Oh man, yeah, and this one really smells like Japan too. But yeah, like, look at that sassy cat. I didn't even realize that the tail was wrapped around it. Now this is a fairly large motif, so it's only going to be showing up on the larger bags so that you get the like a good impact from it. Because otherwise it kind of sucks. You just see like bits and pieces. And then the ever popular sassy cat amongst roses. This is on a blue background, which I hadn't seen before. Really nice. Nice high-end quilt cotton feel. The bunnies again. So I've got like 3 different colorways of the bunnies. All cotton linen blends. This is a nice like mint green that's been saddened by the natural linen color. But I really like the pops of color in these ones too. Looks like the reds here and things. And then this one just looked like a good purse fabric and wallet fabric. I really like this pop of coral on the gray. Can never figure out what I want to call gray pink. Like you get grello and that's nice, but you know, grink or prey doesn't work. This is a dobby. You can see the texture. It is just Mount Fuji. And not just like just Mount Fuji, but that is the motif, is Mount Fuji. And it's kind of like a sand beige background. And then, like I said, for some reason, tuxedo cats were super popular this year, so I really like this one. It's on like this butter yellow. And yeah, okay, so these don't shimmer, but they look like they could. And then the sassy cat with the ribbons again. Sorry, I pulled this one out. Apparently a little bit too eagerly. But I really like how the red of this actually pops on this black background. All right, now I got the bags. The bags. Oh, apparently I doubled up on this fabric. Oh well. Haha. All right, let's start here because there's fabrics in here I know that you guys want to see. Hi. Mama's filming. All right, so apparently I lied when I said I had the rest of I'd done all the Kyoto fabric, but here's another one of the Senbei cat fabrics. It wasn't a double up. And I can tell it because Kyoto, like Nomura and Tomato actually fold their fabrics differently. So that one and this one both came from Nomura. Because I also don't remember buying this from Tokyo either. I think. I hope. Anyway. Because then if you open up like this one, see it's folded different. It's folded smaller. So this is a really fun dobby citrus on pink. Nice thin fabric, but with the dobby, with the texture, it makes it feel like thicker, which is really nice. Yeah, so just really cool. So I've got that in pink, and then I also have it in navy. Yeah, like I said, I thought that I'd missed out when I didn't buy this in Kyoto, but obviously I didn't. Quite glad that I was able to get it there. So that's them. For everyone who wanted more bees and strawberries, I was able to get more bees and strawberries. Cotton linen, I got 2 meters of it this time versus 1, so there'll be lots of bags available in it. This will make a friggin' adorable purse and wallet set, I think. Then this, like, these sprays of flowers, which are gorgeous, also cotton linen. Big Japanese motifs. Lots of shimmer on this one. So like this is all shimmer, this is all shimmer, these are all shimmer, and all the flowers are like outlined in shimmer as well. Cat Red Riding Hood with dogs as wolves, which seems very appropriate. It's just cute. I really like it on this black background. There frogs on a dobby. Oh, so this was from Kyoto as well. So this is Kyoto frogs and Kyoto frogs. So those are Kyoto and Kyoto. And then Tokyo was the citrus forward. So it's Tokyo, 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 Tokyo. There we go. Now we're into just Tokyo fabrics. This really cool, like, fruits print. It's really interesting fabric again too, because it's really smooth, but it doesn't look like it should be. It's also very light. It's very lightweight. Actually, I didn't realize how lightweight it was. It looks like it should be heavier, but it's not. But that's okay. So light blue and a navy of that, just so they pop different, and you can already tell that they're like what kind of gets highlighted between the two fabrics. And then we've got another Dobby fabric. This is Maneki Neko on like an off-white, and again that nice texture to the fabric. Sassy Cat and Strawberries on a navy. Also got Sassy Cat and Strawberries on like this blue, gray, green kind of color. So like very different what you see on each fabric. And then this is one that I know lots of people are going to love. Capybara in the bath. Love it. I love them scrubbing their backs up here. And then this says Yuzu Hot Spring, which is super fun. I like the little shower down here. Super cute. And it's like a nice like gray blue. So blue is the predominant color with a gray like kind of tone to it. So that's really nice. And like I said, I found some really cute dog fabrics. So this is one of them. Just a bunch of tiny dogs. Like very minimal line art, which is super cute. Got it on like an ecru off-white, and I also got it on a navy, which then their details here actually pop a lot more. This one is a lot more subtle in some ways, and then this is a lot more kind of funky. Pedestrians, whatever you'd want to call this. Like there's some recognizable breeds. Sorry, I'm not up on my dog breeds, but I know they're cute. Cats in like different sweaters, I'm gonna say. So different patterns. This is off-white. Caroline called it ecru, and I agree with that. And then their little sweaters pop. I got more tiger fabric, and I think this is actually navy. So it's showing up on the camera. It's navy or black, but I think it's navy. Lots of shimmer on this one. Super fun. And this is a fairly large motif. Again, this is about 7 inches. So this is mostly going to be made into larger bags. So like the luxe tote bag, the big bag, and maybe the purses. I haven't fully decided. Maybe not bags, because I might be able to kind of almost fussy cut around some of them. I don't like fussy cutting a lot though, because I don't want to waste the fabric either. So if that's why it doesn't show up on some of these different things, that's typically why. It's because I'm all about keeping the fabric wastage to as minimal as possible. So this is a really fun one. I love these cats and reeds. This is like a dusty rose, and it's cotton linen blend. And then I also got it in 2 other colorways. I got it in like that saddened blue because it's cotton or a linen blend, and then like a saddened sage mint, I'd say. Sage probably is close. Aqua, saddened aqua. And then there's like 3 more, guys. All right, so and then this is just a really fun one. It's got all the class of the fine arts. Pose! Hi, hi. So yes, sketch. Nya, nya. Cat friends are happy and wonderful. Nya, nya, nya. It's just, yeah, I really like how the pink pops against. It's like a purple gray background. Like a gray lavender almost. And fairly dark. This one's cute because it's all like cats and they're like food things. So Osakana Heaven, which is basically like fish heaven. Sakana is fish. So honorable fish heaven. Tuna. Neko King. Chicken soup. Which is chicken in Japanese. Osakana, so that's the fish, yummy fish, special mix. It's just super cute. I think my favorite is this one. The Osakana Heaven. What is this? Neko Manma? Yeah, Neko Manma. I'm not sure what Manma is, but obviously it must be some sort of cat food. And then the final fabric, certainly not the least, is another colorway of that tuxedo with a florals fabric. So I'm going to have to paste all of these together. It's going to take me a little bit to get it up, but rest assured you will see this soon. Thanks, guys. See you later. All right, and then that piece de resistance from Tokyo. These guys are huge. They're like almost 7 inches across. I would put that at like 5 inches probably, but you know, they're huge and they're so cute. And then the stuff that I actually got for the shop. So we've got these bote-chan. So they're just like little potato charms. And then these guys are called toko toko. So toko toko for walking cat. There we go, you can see them. Look at the little feetsies. Oh. And then brooches, guys. This is a new product this time. Because I figured that, hey, it's, I think, well worth it. Also, her packaging is adorable. Like, look at this. It's got little kitty cats. And then this little paw. So that when it, like, folds over. So this is how it looks when she, like, closes it up for you when you buy stuff. And then the little paws on the back. And it's so clever and makes me super happy.